the idea of the dream, we need to understand that the dream depends on the person. Sometimes God will send the dream to a human being for others. It depends on the level of responsibility. Now, the dream depends when it happened. Okay, it's happening at night, it's happening in the other part of the night. There's a lot of lesson in that. But for example, if somebody has issue with the tooth in the dream, okay, that's not the best dream. Okay, people say, I just have that. Or you see yourself going down in a dream, not the best dream. But of course, depends why you dreamed that, what happened to you at night. So there is the style of Kabbalistic explanation of the dream, but there is also what you call us not the Freud psychology part of dream. There's many meaning to think. Every dream has a meaning. And you can go in Masechet Barachot if you want, just in the end, those of you who know Masechet Barachot, Chalomot, if give you all the Chalomot, it's a beautiful section. Everybody can understand it. You just read the columns after column. It's all about every dream. They give you a lot of information in the Talmud in Masechet Barachot. So the dream is based on the person. When Pharaoh has a dream, look what the leadership of Yosef we have. And he tell it to Yosef. He didn't tell him the dream exactly the way it happened. He was confused. What happened first? What happened? Yosef took the dream, built it for him together. Said, no, let me tell you. That was first, that was second, that was third, move that. Now that's what happened to you. So that's why when Pharaoh listened to him, he said, if I have a person like you, you are the one. I don't need anybody better than you, that you even remember what I was dreaming about. I forgot. So when people come and tell you a dream, always you have to answer Chalom Tov, Chalom Shalom. You cannot say a word. It's bad, it's good. Chalom Tov, Chalom Shalom. If it's bad, better not to answer. Because a Chalom, Olech, Achar, Pitrono. The dream is walk behind his interpretation. So if somebody tell you it was a bad dream, Chaz Shalom, the dream can be turned to be bad. Tell you good dream, Chalom Tov, Chalom Shalom. Chalom Tov meaning good dream. Chalom Shalom, peaceful dream. Always say that. Now, the tradition, we don't do it. I didn't see people do it in Manhattan that much. In LA, they used to do it. In Israel, they do it. In Miami, they do it. Manhattan is a unique thing. I start to understand how it works here. Manhattan is unique. We are in a unique, it's a different zoo. Let's call it a different zoo. LA is a different zoo. It's a zoo. You know, the zebra in this corner, the line here. It's divided very well. That's why the straight line and you have line. You are going here. If you cross, you have to have a visa. You cross from the east to the west. You know, if you go to there, you have to ask. You know, there's a lot of rules. The dream need to have bedin. Need to have three men sitting. If it was, God forbid, the negative dream, and you're standing in front of the bedin, and it's called atavat halom. It's a little bit long prayer, so that's why people cancel it. But in Yerushalayim, everybody doing it, still with the Siddur. It's a little bit, about 10 pages, but you're supposed to do it. You know, you have to, you have to repeat it in Aramaic. And that's really cancel the dream. That's why if somebody have a bad dream, always to have a three men sitting together, not brother, no, you should be, and then the person who had the dream, go to them. Let's say you don't have it. We're in Manhattan, we don't have it that often. So what do? There is something called Birkat HaKohanim. Doing Birkat HaKohanim, when they do the blessing of the Kohen, you have a special bracha that you say there, that you ask for Hashem that the dream will be good. And if you feel it was really heavy, make sure you ask your rabbi, you ask your teacher, you ask somebody to tell them your dream. The rabbi is supposed to know. Every rabbi study Masechet Brachot. Every rabbi know what's good dream, bad dream. They will tell you, you know. And if they a little bit more into Pnimiyut, to Chassidut, to Kabbalah, they will tell you exactly what to do. So they might tell you to give tzedakah. Don't worry, they don't take advantage of you. That's normally what they need to tell you to do. That's first. Second, if they into Atavat Chalom, they will put 3 minutes and you have time. You said, yes, here's a 3 minutes. Or they will tell you to do Birkat HaKohanim. And Birkat HaKohanim, doing Birkat HaKohanim, when you cover yourself with a talit, there is a section that you're supposed to read. It's usually in all the Sidurim of Mizrahi, meaning Sfaradim. It's also in the Ashkenazi Sidur, but it's in the Sfard, in the Sfard style. So I just want you to know that the dream is a message. A lot of the time that message is not real. It's to scare you, wake you up, to change. So for that reason, King David say, Ashrei Adam mefached tamid. Why? Because if you have a bad dream, it's not actually a bad thing. It's to wake you up to do tshuva, to wake you up to change. is to slap you in the face and say you're not on the right direction. It's time to wake up, time to be more spiritual.